Sometimes people aren't who we think they are, and that is what this story centers around. But first, I want you to tell that subscribe button that you ratted to the DEA. But instead of going out like a little rata, you blew the place up. Okay, let's get on with the story. It was the beginning of April 2018. Amanda N., a vlogger with a fledgling channel on a popular internet streaming platform, formed a romantic relationship with a higher-profile vlogger. Even though the guy wasn't much in the looks department, and he was only half an inch taller than her, he seemed like a nice guy. They began traveling together in their own vehicles. However, within only 2 weeks, this relationship would turn sour. The man that Amanda thought she knew changed overnight. No longer the happy-go-lucky person, he became hard to be around. Then one night, on the side of a long stretch of highway, in the middle of nowhere, he took off by himself, texting later that he wanted to break up with her. He revealed that he was a member of the Men Going Their Own Way movement, alternately known as Men Getting Tired of Women, or the acronym MGTOW for short. Amanda was confounded. Why did he start a relationship with me in the first place, she questioned. Betrayed and hurt, Amanda admitted that she still had feelings for him. 9 months later, the two would reconnect on the internet. He revealed that things weren't as great behind the camera as he made it out to be. His channel was becoming stagnant. He grew tired from constantly having to fix his aging RV. Even wrapping it with advertisements for his channel was not bringing in new subscribers. And worst of all, he was tired of pretending to be happy by himself. The relationship would be rekindled. In fact, the relationship began moving at a breakneck pace. They started having conversations about traveling together in one large RV. However, there was one problem. Even though he was earning $90,000 a year, he didn't have stellar credit. Not a problem. I have good credit, Amanda reassured him. So they decided to purchase a new RV for $100,000. The old RV would serve as part of the down payment, and Amanda would serve as the cosigner. The new RV was bought, and the two were now traveling as a couple. But once again, he showed his true colors and quickly ended their relationship almost exactly 1 year after he ended the last one. Amanda was left with nothing. Her ex-soulmate was now driving around in a $100,000 RV that she helped to purchase. He outfitted the RV with a new solar system. New signage and merchandise was created incorporating the new RV. Shortly after, he purchased a small car to tow behind it. It almost seemed like these plans were made before they had even broken up. He was driving this RV across the country multiple times. In what would be an eventuality, as RVs such as these weren't meant to be lived in and driven 24/7, the stock components started to break. Things would only get worse when he got into a minor accident. Then, Amanda received a disturbing message. "You owe me $50,000 for half of that RV." Amanda was mortified. She realized that he only intended to pay for half of the RV and expected her to pay for the rest. It didn't seem fair. Why did he expect her to pay for an RV that she only drove once? Yet he has gallivanted across the country in. How come the man that makes $90,000 a year couldn't afford to pay off and repair a $100,000 RV? This is the same man who was leasing a small house, bought a motorcycle, bought a small car, bought a second RV, leased a shop to park this second RV, and kept several $1,000s worth of arcade machines in, and somehow, with all of that, this member of MGTOW, who doesn't need women, this successful member of a popular video streaming platform, couldn't fill the hole in his heart, or more importantly, couldn't pay off a $100,000 RV. He complained to his audience that Amanda was a horrible person for leaving him to pay for a vehicle that he didn't want despite fitting it with an expensive solar system, overworking its mechanical parts, and performing various modifications that would further diminish its value. Exactly what was Amanda making on her investment? Her ex-soulmate was making money from content using her RV, yet she didn't see one dime of that money. Ultimately, he would take the coward's way out. He would simply stop making payments and allow it to be repossessed. To hell with Amanda's credit. Amanda learned an important lesson that day. You can't have a future with someone who is the embodiment of a toxic relationship. A walking, talking, 5-foot red flag. Well, now that you made it to the end of this video, perhaps you might consider subscribing to my channel. I have plenty of scary stories to tell.